Hello, how are you?
Sir, I'm good.
Okay. So, first of all, introduce yourself. Oh, tell me about yourself, excluding your educational background and your name.
Sir, I'm from Maua. It is a tehsil that falls in Dausa district of Rajasthan. And my father is a compounder in Ayurveda department, and my mother is a housemaker.
Okay.
And some of my hobbies are weight training, helping people in losing and gaining weight, listening to music, and helping animals in distress or in problem.
Okay, that's good. So, now explain what you have done in your graduation.
Sir, I have done BTech in Textile Technology Department from IIT Delhi,
Okay.
and I have done my schooling from my hometown only.
Okay, that's good. So, why didn't you go for with respect to your field? Why you come in this? Why you want to come in this field?
Sir, there were not too much avenues in textile technology department. All I could do is join private sector or a private firm. But here in IB, sir, it gives a sense of satisfaction and a feeling that we are contributing to the society, we are contributing to the country, we are doing something to intact our country's unity, integrity, and sovereignty. So this is why, sir, I wanted to go for IB.
Okay, good.
इसके साथ ही साथ फ्रेंड्स आप इस बुक को ले सकते हो जो आप सभी के लिए काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल होगी, स्पेशली इंटरव्यू के लिए आपके। इसमें आपको 100+ इंटरव्यू से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आंसर मिल जाएंगे जिनको आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो, जो कि आपके एग्जाम में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पूछे जाने के चांसेस है। आपके इंटरव्यू में मोस्ट प्रोबेबली ये क्वेश्चन पूछे जा सकते हैं। ऐसे सारे क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे आपको एक सीरीज मिल जाएगी क्वेश्चंस की। साथ ही साथ यहाँ पे आपको करंट और सिक्योरिटी रिलेटेड टॉपिक्स भी मिलेंगे इसी बुक में। आपको अलग से कुछ प्रिपेयर करने की जरूरत नहीं है। सारे जितने भी रिसेंट करंट एंड सिक्योरिटी रिलेटेड इश्यूज है वो सारे के सारे इस बुक में कवर किए गए हैं। साथ ही साथ जो है आपको ये लोएस्ट कॉस्ट में आपको ये बुक मिल जाएगी। एडिशनल आपको 30% डिस्काउंट भी मिल जाएगा। तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में दोस्तों लिंक दिया गया है, वहां से जाके आप इस बुक को ले सकते हो और अपनी प्रिपरेशन को और बेहतर तरीके से कर सकते हो। राइट फ्रेंड्स?
Are you aware of what is the function of ED and CBI, and what is the coordination between them? How they coordinate each other?
Sir, Enforcement Directorate, it is a unit under Ministry of Finance and in fact Department of Revenue of Ministry of Finance, and their work is to enforce economic laws, basically two laws. It is the Prevention of Money Laundering Act and the other one is Foreign Exchange FEMA, sir. I'm not able to recall
Foreign Exchange Management Act.
Foreign Exchange Management Act. Also, it has it enforces some of the provisions of Fugitive Economic Offenders Act, and sir, these three.
Okay. What about the role of CBI with respect to ED?
Sir, I'm not exactly able to correlate both of them.
Okay, no problem. Do you know what is the difference between CBI and CID?
Sir, CID, as far as I know, it is a special branch of the state government police department only.
Okay.
And CBI, it comes under Ministry of Home Affairs, and it has different functions as compared to CID.
So, what do you think the scope of CID is if there is cases more than which going far more than 2 states, right? So, what will be the role of CID with respect to that? If any case goes more than 2 states?
Sir, I'm not exactly aware about it.
Okay, no problem. Now we move to some other questions. Now tell me, do you think the present situation with respect to COVID-19, that is a different new way, you can say new variant of COVID-19 is arising, right? So what do you think, what should be done with respect to that, or what should be the preventive step from our side?
Sir, क्योंकि अभी COVID-19 this new variant is in initial phase, so certain things government can do is can focus on sanitization.
Okay.
It can focus on health infrastructure. It can improve it. Third is, sir, it can focus more on PPE kits, and it can release guidelines about how to keep good hygiene, like washing your hands and only come out when it is really necessary. And so these are the things government can do on their part, like also generating awareness.
Okay, good.
Yes, these are the things government can do.
Okay. Are you aware of what was the Marley-Minto reform?
The Marley-Minto reform it came in 1909,
Okay.
and it was famous because it has given a separate electorate to Muslims, and Lord Minto, or sir, I'm not sure who Lord Minto or Lord Marley was known as the father of communal separate electorate.
Okay.
Communal electorate.
Lord Minto is called
Lord Minto.
father of communal electorate. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
In the same way, after 10 years, there was another reform which is called Montaigu change form.
Montaigu change form reform.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, what was the main feature of that?
Sir, it had extended a separate electorate to other communities as well.
Okay.
And sir, there were many features, but I'm not able to recall them right now. I have read about it very well, but
Okay.
right now I have not revised it.
Have you heard about diarchy?
Yes, sir.
So, what was that?
Sir, it was the double government, two houses at the center.
Okay. So it was diarchy was introduced in provinces in Montaigu change for reform, right? Right. And in 1935 it was abolished and from the provinces. So you need to remember this about that. Okay. Now we move to the next one. Now tell me, what do you think? What are the major challenges with respect to maritime security in India? Why we are strengthening our security, like we are adopting various initiatives with respect to that, whether we are taking INS Vikrant or there are various initiatives taken by the government with this respect.
The first is that we have volatile neighbors, that is China, which is improving its power in Indian Ocean, and it has also established many ports in different countries, such as Hambantota port in Sri Lanka and Chittagong port in Bangladesh. Few more ports are also there, like in Myanmar, and one is in Maldives. So, sir, first thing is to counter the China, and that is why we have also joined Quad initiative. Second thing is, sir, 44% of world's trade goes through this area only, Indian Ocean. So that is why we need to strengthen our maritime security. Third is terrorism, that is 26/11 attack that happened, and although terrorists came from the sea route only, so to stop that also.
That's good. Are you aware of what are the sustainable development goals?
Yes, sir.
So how many goals are there in sustainable development goals?
Total 17 goals are there.
Okay, so what it is about?
Sir, these sustainable development goals are related to poverty, related to environment, related to good education, sanitation, good drinking water, and many more. Basically, sir, we should not develop at the cost of exploiting the environment. So to keep a balance between development and the environment, these sustainable development goals were introduced.
Okay, good.